If there's anything that I've learned during my first few weeks of being in Thailand, or even in the last 6 months, it's patience. Patience isn't just about waiting. It's about being okay with things like resentment, frustration, and failure, and doing so calmly and with a good attitude. One of my New Year's resolutions was to put out more content in media than I had in the past. I knew I was capable of doing so. I had the footage, I had the know-how, the capacity to tell an appealing story, and yet I didn't get anything published, and the months just continued to go by. At the time, I thought I had a solution. So at the beginning of this year, I told myself that I would put out more content than I have previously, and it's already the middle of February and I haven't put anything out. So something that I've decided to do is to just film every little adventure we go on, doesn't matter how big or small, and instead of making a larger, more technical project, I've decided to create smaller, shorter projects that are less time consuming. I tried this, but to no avail. I was still letting my time, thoughts, and emotions be consumed by less important things. It was about that time my good friend Isaiah texted me. You might remember him from a little video I did last year. "I'm going to Thailand for the month of June if you're interested," was all the text said. I was really skeptical at first. After all, I had never been overseas, let alone in a foreign country for an entire month. After some convincing on Isaiah's part, I made the decision to spend the month of June serving in Thailand. Isaiah and I got together and we created one of the only projects that I had actually completed thus far in 2018. The video is about passion and why we were making the decision to travel to Thailand. It was a little bit of a wake-up call for me because here I was creating a video about how passionate I was about storytelling and creating, but I hadn't done either of those things in months. It was my goal to create as much as possible while in Thailand, to get as much work done as I could. When we arrived, the projects we were tasked with were pretty large and undeveloped at the time. I was just ready to pick up my camera and get an edit out as quickly as possible, but I came to the realization that this is the mindset that had been so unsuccessful for the past 5 months. Patience was going to be necessary if we wanted to create a quality video that would have a profound impact on a lot of people, which ultimately was our goal. I wanted to take advantage of Thailand and the opportunities it presented. I didn't just see Thailand as an opportunity to create and do what I was good at. I saw it as an opportunity to further God's kingdom while doing what I was passionate about. Things are progressing slowly here in Thailand, but I have no doubt that our final product will be that much better. You know, it's challenging to see the big picture in difficult moments. Looking back, dealing with upsetting situations at the beginning of the year sucked, but they couldn't have been more beneficial in the long run. Not creating and doing what I loved for months at a time, setting goals that I didn't achieve, letting emotions get in the way of my productivity are all things that I wish I could change, but then I don't think I would have been able to see the big picture. It's okay to not be successful. It's okay to not meet your goals right away. It's okay to slow down. Be patient. Failure is hard and success is rewarding, but I have learned much more from my failure than I have from my success recently, and I see great value in that. That's kind of how this project came to be. I wanted to voice this idea, this lesson that I learned kind of about patience and failure and frustration in hopes that someone else can benefit from it and maybe find some sort of comfort in whatever it may be that they're going through. And I also just kind of wanted to do a voiceover in this dope studio. Sound good?